The high cost of heating Cedar Rapids schools could mean a bigger tax bite out of your family's budget. The district is considering dipping into its cash reserve to pay the bills this winter, and that could have a ripple effect, as Lindsay Lonzeth reports.
They read so easily that
these students don't know it, but the same cash reserve fund that These students don't know it, but the same cash reserve fund that helps pay for their English language learners program could help heat their classroom. It's being considered because this year's heating bill for the district is $585,000, bigger than last winter.
What options do we have? Do we do nothing? Do we pay for these additional costs and let our reserves decline further?
If the district does tap into the reserves this year, business manager Steve Graham says the board will need to decide whether to increase your taxes to rebuild the reserve. Superintendent Lou Finch says the cost of borrowing money will go up if the reserve stays low.
You have to make a decision. Are we going to continue to deplete the cash reserves without replacing it? And here we go again. We're into that fix. Or in the long run, is it better off to raise your property taxes just a little bit right now, replenish that lost revenue in there, and keep the potential or interest rates down.
Long-term part of the solution is in the works. Teacher Joan Gallerow says the $46 million tax levy passed recently will pay for furnace improvements. But even if the district solves the winter fuel bill problem, the cost of air conditioning is expected to rise 18% later this year. In Cedar Rapids, Lindsay Lonzeth, KGAN News.
The school board meets tonight to consider its options. If the board decides to use the reserve, the state budget committee will have the final say on this, and we'll certainly let you know what happens.